You're now tuned in to Hot Topics with Lady Charmaine, and I'm your host, Lady Charmaine. And we got another great show for y'all tonight. We got some hot topics that we want you guys to join in. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to jot down this number, 916-226-9226, and give us a call. So if there's a topic that, just got to say something about, give us a call because we want to hear from you tonight. This is a show that's very interactive. So we got some good stuff we're going to be talking about tonight. So make sure you tell your friends to tune in right now to Hot Topics with Lady Charmaine because we're going live right now. And we are back. I didn't even have my own mic on, right? And we are back. I'm Lady Charmaine, and we got a great show for you tonight. And tonight, I want to introduce you to those that are in the studio with me tonight. I want to welcome my husband, Mr. Joe Bassett. Hey, babe. How you doing?
Hey, babe. Doing good.
Then, of course, we got my girl, Miss Marie Hutchison. And then we got Mr. Socialite. He goes by the name of Mr. Kenny Taylor.
All right.
And then we have none other than the hair hustler. He goes by the name of Mr. Derek Dennis. Hey, people, how y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Wonderful.
Good.
Really good time.
Quiet. How was y'all's?
Mine was good. Ate too much,
Yeah, as always.
I didn't do that this year.
You didn't?
Yeah, no.
I ate too many sweets and stuff. I gotta watch my blood sugar.
You don't watch it.
That sweet potato pie.
All that Kool-Aid pie, sweet
Come
potato
on
pie,
now.
banana pudding, all that.
I
Oh, that's
felt
right.
that.
You got down this year.
I,
Yeah.
I felt every bit
Me
of that
too,
too.
me too.
All that sweetness.
I sure enough did, y'all.
Take every piece of this.
I did. So we want to make sure that everybody write down the number tonight. It's 916-226-9226 because we are going to be taking your calls. And right now, we're just going to get right into it. I was sent some really good hot topics. And this is a question for the ladies. So ladies, if y'all watching right now, I want to hear from you because I got a question from a girl, Miss Marie. Since you in the dating world. Oh, that good old
Lord
stuff.
have mercy. Dating
You
world.
on the market. I think that's what they call it on the market. Okay, now, Marie, I want to know if a man offered to take you out, but he wanted you to pick him up and drop him off, would you still be interested in going out with him?
I wouldn't judge him by that. If I'm not picking him up at a homeless shelter or at his mama's house, then we,
Wait a minute.
That might be a problem.
but I don't think I would be that petty of a person if I had to be the one to drive. I don't think I'd trip that hard. But he'd have to have something going on, of course. He can't be like, he got to be doing something.
So how petty would you be? I mean, he staying at his house or what?
Well, if he had his own spot, and he
Okay.
paying some rent himself, then I'll come get you because
Okay.
you
Right,
working
okay.
and you doing
All right.
your thing.
Some mama's basement ain't
You
gonna
going,
Say not at
Roommates?
all.
Now I'm gonna keep it real.
Gotta-
with,
gotta-
with the way the world is going right now, folks are stacking up on each other. So we have
Okay.
folks having to
All
live
right,
together.
especially in
So
Cali.
there's a little right.
Yeah.
So there's a little room for him living with, but I would kind of question if it was the mama. I would kind of be like, yeah.
4 roommates, okay? You got 4 roommates.
4 roommates is okay because I'm not going to plan on going there and being up in there. So I mean, but if I'm coming to get you and we going on a date, that's fine.
Right, right. Okay.
And then when you pull your wallet out at the end of the date, then that just makes it better because you pay for gas and everything, paying for my meal. How about that?
Oh, okay. Well, all right then. I don't know how I would feel. It depends on where I see. For me, it depends on where I am in life.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that, okay, now if I'm in my 20s, maybe, late 20s, yeah. But as I start getting up, I'm pushing 50.
So at this time, you should have your stuff together and have a car. I hear what you're saying.
Pretty much.
I hear what you're saying.
Pretty much.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, because there's just certain things that, for me, that come with age that,
This is true.
As maturity. Now, I know some people do fall on hard times. I get that, and I totally understand that. But I guess for me, I want to grow together and start having some things, or you should have some things.
No, right,
and if I got some
right.
things, that's just
Right.
me.
Because there are other stipulations like
Right.
I would have to know why you don't have a car. That is a question.
Right.
You know,
Were you in a
why-
car
why-
accident or-
Right.
yeah,
Are you just not driving because you doing this hustle? I mean, what are we talking about? So
Does it matter the car? Like if he came in with it like let's say a 1995 but he still was responsible for getting around and all of that. How
Well,
would you?
with her bringing up her point is, you do want to progress up. If
But
you
he's
had,
still-
if you
he's
had
still-
that Honda, if you had that Honda since you was 17, and we got something to talk about.
But what is he? What if he's really frugal and he wanted to just make sure
Well,
that
if you asking me in my state right now, yeah, I would like for you to kind of have something.
Okay, it's about that look, like your
Well, no,
visual.
not necessarily about the
2000.
look. You don't have to have no Bentley, or you ain't got to be in no, but
But what's the year? Give me a year. It got to be
he
2000.
can ride something that's new, 18, 19, coming up new. I mean,
Okay.
I wouldn't
Ooh.
mind that.
18.
Oh my! Oh my! High standard.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have these high standards. I used to didn't have these high standards.
Okay, now let me tell y'all something.
I used to didn't.
I asked somebody the same question on yesterday, and they said they knew a young lady who is now watching her carbon monoxide imprint. So she chose to give up her car and walk and ride a bike.
Okay, well,
Okay.
okay.
So she's socially conscious and
Yes.
That's her
environmentally
thing.
conscious.
And I said, I never thought about that.
That's a point, because especially with what's going on right now.
Right.
But if I
see
can
that.
afford a car, single mother, then
All right.
yeah, you should be able to come up a little bit and buy you a car, unless you have the carbon print you're worried about. Those different things,
Right.
Okay.
But
I mean, the
Or
way the
live in
traffic
New York.
is right now. Sacramento traffic is looking like the
It's
Bay
looking
Area
real
traffic
bad.
now.
Yeah,
it's,
it's
getting
bad.
bad.
Absolutely,
We
absolutely.
have, traffic starts at 2:30.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aren't
it
y'all-
does.
aren't
That's
y'all
how the
supposed to be
Bay
at
Area
work?
is. That's how the Bay Area is. It's
Right.
like if you don't leave the Bay Area by 3 o'clock, you kind of
here's
messed
another
up.
twist
right.
on that.
Go
Here's
ahead.
another twist on that. If he doesn't have a car and you are dating him, would you let him drive your car?
Okay.
A lot of women do that. A lot of women do that already.
Come on, brother.
They let dudes just roll all up in their car.
They be
broke
broke
with no job.
I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. Can I tell you? I'm just for y'all folk, nobody else. Okay, just for them. Just for them. Now, this girl used to let this guy drive her car all the time, and I'm not gonna lie. He trained me how to drive in her car.
Ain't that so? Ain't that so?
Wait
See,
a
ladies, that's why you don't let these
That's
dudes
why
run
exactly.
around in your car.
Exactly. There we
Wait,
go.
back up.
What was
He
that
did
movie?
what?
Baby Boy.
You heard
What was
what she
that? What was that
said?
movie?
You heard it?
Baby
Boy,
Boy
yeah,
when he was
yeah,
driving.
yeah, he was
Yeah,
driving.
he going there. He
Put the
picking up
rims on it
another
and-
girl. Is
Yeah.
everything. And
So,
yeah,
I'm
At least
not
you
gonna
took care of
lie.
the car.
Eat McDonald's in your car and stuff.
Yeah, so I learned how to drive in somebody else's car. So, ladies, don't be letting these dudes ride around in your car because somebody might be learning how to drive in it.
That's right.
I needed to get my license.
Or
right.
if you go to
So
pick
be
him up
careful.
for the date and switch seats, how about that? Would you do that? So say you're asking if I would go pick him up for a date. When I get there, then I want him to drive. But I'm thinking if I want him to be that man like that, then he does need his own car.
What if he had a daughter, like, and his daughter was this whole princess, and she was in the front seat, but he was picking you up, and the daughter was like, "I'm not getting out this front seat," and the dad was okay, yeah, that's my princess. You can get in the back until we drop her off. How would that go? Would you allow that, or like, okay, this is new, it's only been a month, I'm going to allow this girl to love on her father, and like he gave her
Nah.
that position, so.
Nah, because her attitude in the seat ain't right. No.
What if she's like, I don't really want to get out. My dad said this is my. What if she was kind with it, and he was like, well, this is her seat. I'm sorry, but you
Nope.
mind riding in the back?
Nope.
So it's a no.
No.
Okay. How about you, lady? Would you
No.
do that? Like,
Nope.
would you relinquish the potential seat just to sit in the back until you guys dropped her off?
Maybe for that night, and then I won't see him anymore.
There we go.
Right.
There we go.
Yeah, because normally, the thing is this actually.
That's how that's gonna go.
Oh yeah.
And you guys got to
Normally
understand,
you
he's
would have
still.
your child going in, get in the
Wow.
back though.
All day,
if
every
a
day.
woman is getting in the car and stuff, a real man is going to let the woman ride up front.
He-
tell
he-
their
But-
child-
but-
that's
wait a
the thing,
minute,
though.
wait
He
a
said
minute.
real man.
Wait a minute. I don't think that I disagree because
Okay, all right.
think about a man who's picking his child up on the weekend and he's trying to make everybody happy. The new woman, he's pleasing who he wants to move on with, and the potential baby mom, he just got his kid back to trying to, make and please everybody. So he's don't want this little girl to go back and tell her mom, yeah, he made me get out of the seat from this woman that I never seen, and then here she is. Nah, you can't see her no more. You going
Then he don't need to be dating.
But
This is where the
taking
man
the
steps in.
situation into consideration,
No, I
just to
understand
say
the
that is
situation.
being selfish to
No,
me,
no,
Marie.
but this is my
Do you
thing.
not taking everything into consideration?
If my daughter was no, I don't.
Let me-
I,
I'm gonna tell
Okay,
you
I
exactly
wanna-
what I would do. First of all, I'm the king.
right, okay.
I run everything
Thank
that's
you.
going on
Okay,
in this car.
okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna tell my daughter go ahead and get in the back, ride in the back. Now, my daughter go back and tell the mom something. That's
what it
fine.
is. Yep.
But she don't run what's happening
That's
here.
it. That's it.
So once the mom comes back to talk to me about something, this is what you get.
But what if you've been struggling? Remember, you've been struggling.
No,
You
I
just got her
understand
back.
that. I understand
So
that.
so
But
you
I'm
gonna
still
go
the
right
man
back
who
to
don't
that?
But
Doesn't
see,
matter
now
whose
now
car.
the
If
mom's
I'm
being
driving-
petty.
If I'm
Yeah,
driving,
she's gonna be petty because
gonna
that's
be
her
petty.
character.
Well, it's gonna be
But
normal.
that-
But
that's
my
just-
thing
that's
is
gonna
this, though.
happen
I'm
anyway.
driving. I'm in charge. I don't care.
That's
what
gonna
anybody
happen
else
anyway.
got to say in the car.
And brother Joe, me and you been through it, so we know.
And I know, but you know what? You bend over. When you start accommodating that pettiness, it's just gonna
Right.
continue being more petty.
True.
Correct.
Okay.
It ain't gonna
Okay.
stop.
Okay.
You're gonna keep on going.
Okay.
And
So
that
at some
daughter,
point, you gotta
that
back-
daughter
you
is
gotta
going to
cut
set
it off.
herself in that attitude and behavior, and
Yep.
it's going to continue.
Exactly,
Exactly.
because mothers train their daughters that way,
Yep,
and that's
they
how
do.
they pick it up.
They do.
We've been there, done that, and I'm gonna let y'all
Give an
in on
inch,
a
they'll
little
take a
story.
mile.
We've been there, done that, and it even got to the point to where my stepdaughter had the nerve to tell my father, "You need to tell my husband, you need to put your family to the side and focus on me for a while." But that was
Yeah,
her
that's
mother's
no, no, no,
attitude,
no,
and so children
Yep.
pick that
Yeah,
up.
like
So you have to
sponges.
be careful because once you start it, and then you're gonna give a little bit more, give a little
That's
bit
a
more,
good point.
right? And then she gonna feel like
Yeah.
she come
Exactly.
and so if he
Exactly.
decide to marry that woman,
It
she
won't
gonna
be
feel
the
like she
good-
comes
right.
before the wife because I'm the daughter and like my husband, I'm your firstborn, so you gotta watch it. You gotta nip that in the
So
bud
don't
early.
pacify this situation.
You
Pacify
can't.
your
You
new
can't.
situation.
Of
Yeah.
course, you have to.
Yeah, you
I
have
get
to.
it now when y'all put it that way. Because and guess what? The situation I'm talking about, they lose the girlfriend every time.
Oh yeah.
They've been single 3 years, and every time they do that with the daughter because they so scared that they love their
Right.
daughter. But
Yeah.
then every single
And the man can't keep a relationship.
He can't keep because the woman is doing what you're doing.
And the daughter knows she running things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And you're not showing no leadership in that household.
Correct.
And that's what's going to happen.
And
And,
I-
like you said, they're going
Yep.
to take advantage of it at any time, especially when it's the other woman that's living outside of the home.
Right.
She has an opportunity to disrupt what you have going on.
Right.
They're going to take every opportunity to
Yep.
do
That's
that.
it. That's
Okay.
it.
They're going to do that.
I get that.
Every single time.
And I made the mistake of doing that, of bending over backwards, trying to accommodate.
I
trying
did
to
that
be
first,
there,
too.
Right.
Because that's your daughter. You want to
Yeah.
do it. But then the mom is behind. She's puppet master, making things happen behind the scenes, using the daughter's face.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to do this, do that, and you're leaving your entire family for whole weekends at a time, and it's never going to stop. It's
Knowing you
always
don't
gonna be
want to,
something
you're
else.
just trying to make everybody happy.
Trying to make everybody happy.
And the bad
I'm
part
so
on
funny.
that
I
too,
wouldn't have gotten a car.
right? But the bad part about it is this: is like I said, the mother's going to use the daughter to be her informant.
Yep.
True.
To get
Oh, yeah.
any
True.
information that she can get
Puppet.
going on in that house and
Yep.
stuff, whether it's
That's
good,
it.
bad, and different. And then when she talk with you, you guys are
There she
having
go.
problems.
Yep.
Oh, you
Yep.
got this going on.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
you doing that. And like you said, you're gonna be trying to figure out where's it coming from because you're not expecting it to come from your daughter.
Your baby,
that's
exactly.
Yeah.
That-
But
and
that
hurts you.
And that hurts.
That little baby's a
You know,
live
that hurts.
wire.
Yeah.
She taking
Yep.
everything
Oh,
back.
yeah.
And then you human, so you do start feeling a certain way about your kids. I'm sorry, like
Oh, yeah,
you're a
I do.
human, and the
Yeah.
fact that this little manipulator in this little body, it's like,
And they're learning.
You did that?
And
But
they're
wait,
learning
it's
something.
a learned
It's
trait.
a learned
Yeah,
trait.
it's a learned trade.
They don't come in manipulators. They
That's
like
right.
that mom is putting everything in that little baby.
right.
Oh,
But why
dad,
can't you
or
learn what you
whatever.
want to learn?
Like,
Leave some
brother-
stuff at the door. Ain't you that you smart enough to do
Well,
that?
call your
Gee.
brother Kenny. But like Kenny said,
That's
though,
it.
you have to establish your place in
That's
that
it.
situation.
Right.
You
True,
can't,
that's right.
You
You're
can't
right.
just let that
That's absolutely
happen.
right.
And I'm not in your household, lady. So what goes on in my car and in my stuff is my stuff.
True.
Right.
So you not, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I
Yeah,
Charmaine, I wouldn't.
because when your child gets to saying, "My mom said," that's when I'm like,
Yep.
that's nice. Or I do. I get
Good luck with
sarcastic.
that.
I said, good luck with that. I said, your mama don't live here.
anymore.
And take it like this. And if you do try to please that other mom, there could be something wrong with you. You might have feelings still.
Oh, and that's going to be the next question that comes
and that's
out.
the thing.
You
So
gon- you
you're
gonna be
trying
out-
to be
you
too
gonna be out at
accommodating. It's
dinner.
like, okay, what's going on? You still got some feelings over here because
You're
you're
going to
trying
be
to
out at
keep
dinner.
both
You're going to
happy.
have that conversation
Yeah.
at that table.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
That's
One-
real shit.
somebody gonna be upset.
Guaranteed. You're going to have that conversation.
You ain't lying.
And it better not be the wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire.
Or the new
Because that little girl
girlfriend.
back
That's true.
home and
You know?
y'all still
Yeah.
arguing in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
And y'all still arguing in the house over that. So you really got to be careful. If you want to join in on the conversation, give us a call, 916-226-9226. Your kids run your relationship.
No.
Ooh.
They shouldn't even be first.
No. There's a,
They shouldn't be first.
No, because
I know that sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy,
It
but
doesn't-
honestly,
it shouldn't
though,
be first.
it's the proper order. If
Yeah.
you look at things,
Yeah.
God,
You can't
your
have,
wife,
you can't have your kids
your
running
kids,
your stuff.
your job.
And a lot of
That's
people
why
put
they
their
say
kids,
work-life balance.
Yeah, a lot of people.
You know,
put
a lot of
their
people don't
kids
understand that when
running
they
their
say work-life
schedule.
balance.
And you got to be like, you know what? No, we need some time together. I know me and my wife, we take off, we leave the kids sometimes.
Yeah.
we got to do it.
Yes.
You got to do it.
Yeah, you
and
have
in
to
a
have
healthy
the time.
relationship, whether you're married or not, you're gonna have some one-on-one time. Somebody else has to watch the kids,
Right.
just so the relationship can build.
Date night.
Got to be.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We would-
Stay out my business. The stuff you don't need to be knowing. Get out my face.
That's true.
And that is absolutely true. And speaking of families, here's a question. Should a woman have to tell a guy if she's on birth control, especially if the guy wants to start a family, or is it just her business and she don't need to tell him nothing?
Again,
Y'all
I think
quiet.
this is the same situation as withholding information is the same thing as lying, especially with this. Like, I'm potentially, but this conversation should come up anyway with him. If you're not using protection and she's on birth control, it has to come up, because if he's not using birth control and he knowingly, he just assumes she's using birth control and he is still going all the way, like somebody had to have the conversation in order for somebody not to get pregnant.
Right.
Well, hopefully it came up.
So, or is he just going all the way and saying, "Oh well, she ain't pregnant yet. Let me keep going"? Or
I
how
got
does that
into
work?
an argument with somebody about this exact topic because they were saying to me, we were talking about a particular young lady had got pregnant by someone that she was messing around with. He was doing what he was doing with her, but he didn't really want to be with her. Had a baby, and this person says to me, "Well, she had the responsibility of it was her responsibility to not get pregnant." And I said, wait a minute. I said, so you putting all that weight on the woman? Well, yeah, she should have, she know when her cycle is or when she's doing whatever, she know. So she should have been more responsible than the man. I said, oh my God. And I didn't know how to deal with that, but except to say you crazy. What's
Okay,
wrong with
Marie,
you?
I'm gonna play, like, cause think about it.
Everybody has responsibility, Derek. You
right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So I don't understand why people are so afraid to have that conversation.
But why at the end of the day is okay. So say for instance, this is the woman, right? Yes, you're right. I agree with you. But you have another person saying, okay, well, guess what? This woman, this is her body. What if the man leave? Because all he's not carrying that baby. He doesn't have the repercussion of that baby. Like, he can up and leave. She has to carry that baby, and she has a commitment to that child. So the reason why he said that is because he's basically saying, why in her mind wasn't she responsible enough for her own body that she wouldn't end up pregnant? Because I'm not responsible as a man.
Where was he? Okay, well then that's a problem.
Right, absolutely.
That's a serious
But it's a lot of men out there. I'm sorry, y'all,
problem.
but it's a lot of us out there that
People need
don't
to
take the
talk about
responsibility.
it's crazy.
Derek,
They think it's on the woman.
I agree with you 100%, Derek.
Right.
I agree
People-
with
Joe.
I agree
Yeah,
with you.
because I mean,
People
they
need
do.
to take.
I do.
I don't think that weighs no more on one person than the other.
It should definitely be mutual, but the bad part is this: us men, we're like, okay, well, it's the woman's her body. She don't want to get pregnant. She needs to be the one that's doing it. And it's sad that that's what a lot
The
of men
mentality,
think.
the mentality's out there like that. That's why you got so many dudes seeing so many different women. They end up pregnant. He's still out somewhere else.
That's
And even though it's not fair, it's not fair. But
It's
for
crazy.
the woman to have the responsibility in carrying that baby, then it needs to be some
I'm
proactive
talking. I'm
birth
talking.
control.
But see, so I'm
Absolutely.
talking before I'm talking
Yeah.
before the baby.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How
Yeah.
come people are so afraid to have Kenny?
I gotta be
but I'm saying though, why are we so afraid to be like, hey, we
Right. Yeah, okay,
So,
we-
you
yeah.
know, you
Well, it
gonna
should
do
be, like
that,
you said,
or we
if-
gonna,
yeah,
because
we-
because I ain't trying to. But people are just so quick to jump into bed now and then make that a foundation of relationship, and then you don't think past that. So then somebody gets pregnant and everybody want to run. That's crazy to me.
is, yeah.
Probably
When
ain't
you
my
come in,
baby
if you're
and-
coming to my bedroom and you know we're gonna do that, then I expect somebody to pull out one of them things.
Yes.
Why not?
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? So to me, that was my the way I was thinking. I'm like, you really feel like, well, it's her fault.
well, it's a backhanded compliment to a woman when a man just assumes that a woman is on the birth control. Because actually, what we're saying is like, wow, well, you're responsible. I know you're responsible because I don't want no kids, and I don't want no kids by the way I'm living my life now. So I'm dating. So it's like, are you going to take the responsibility and say, you know what, I'm going to protect myself. I know how he is. I'm not judging him, but this is my potential. So am I dating or am I looking for a husband? So in that journey,
That changes the
what are you going to do? Are you going to protect yourself, or do you want to get pregnant because you're like a 45-year-old woman and now you want your child at the, because I deal with a lot of that too, where women are older and now they
That's
want
it.
children,
Oh, I know
That's it.
and they'll end up having to get a man,
Yep.
yeah.
wish I would.
And so
Or
they
you meet somebody got some potential, look like they got something going on. You wouldn't
Exactly.
mind getting pregnant by this dude because he look like he's gonna
Exactly.
be able to take care of you and the baby.
Oh
going
my
forward.
God.
Yep,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a lot of that.
Oh
Marie.
my
Yeah.
God! Wait a
Yeah.
minute. No, it is though. I've heard it.
that-
So I've
Oh,
heard
he got a
it.
nice car, nice
I've heard it.
job. He
Yeah.
can take care of this
Like-
baby if I get
Or
pregnant.
he
So
look
I-
like my
He
next
gonna do it.
baby daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
That's my next baby daddy right there.
I know.
So
I mean,
golly, with that being said, like, where's the love? Oh my God.
Yeah, some men out there that's talking about that's my next ex-wife.
Yeah, they say that.
And be serious.
Yeah.
Might be
That's a
dead
hard
serious.
Be dead
My
serious.
next ex-wife.
That's my next ex-wife right over there. Stuff. You know, she pretty.
It ain't gonna
yeah.
last
Ain't she
already.
pretty?
You know, she pretty.
I'm gonna break up with her with grace.
It's gonna be a nice wedding, nice honeymoon, and we gonna
So he
argue.
already
but it's
said
gonna
it
be-
gonna last.
Divorce gonna be nice too. We gonna get divorced all sweet and kind. Really?
Oh, y'all are just too much. My next ex-wife. Oh, okay, that's too much for me.
Come through with
I
it.
mean, so the question: birth control.
Yeah.
Should she tell him? Yes.
Yeah.
If he's talking about to her about having children, you know, and if it's bounced around in conversation all the time, she should let him know. Yeah, I'm right now. I can't get pregnant because I'm doing my thing. You know, yeah, I think she should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If he's getting at her on that level,
Right.
We should.
If
she
she's-
should.
period. I'm not even gonna say if she's not. Period. Talk about the contraceptive, people. Talk about it.
Yep.
Yeah. talk about
Okay.
it.
Well, everybody in here have children. Here's another hot topic that was sent to me, and it says, so my girlfriend had our baby 12 weeks ago. I love my girlfriend and even planned on proposing to her. She lost the baby weight, but her stomach is still covered in stretch marks and it's saggy. It's hard for me to be intimate with her because it turns me off. I've offered to help pay for surgery to fix it, but she says no every time. I'm at the point where I want to break up with her. He said with her, I will be there 100% for my child, just not with her anymore. Am I wrong for wanting to break up over this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
he's
so
super shallow.
Yes, he's
And
shallow.
Oh man,
He's
That's-
shallow.
That is.
You
petty.
better love on her and pat that
Yeah,
pouch while you
that
loving on
is-
her.
You know what? I hate you. But yeah.
Don't know what? You tripping off a stomach?
Right,
Hey,
right.
come on.
First of all, do you or do you not want a real woman?
Okay.
Right, because that's
Yeah.
part
Okay,
of
because
Come
that's
on.
part of it and stuff.
Oh my God.
I'm like
Yeah.
this. I tell him, I said, stretch marks is like a roadmap. It's a roadmap of her life. Let me
Yes.
discover what I
That's
can
right.
find on this body
Here
that I
we
like,
go.
and let's keep it moving.
Stretch marks is sexy. It's the new sexy.
I mean, I'm like this.
It's
If you done had children, you got
It's gonna
stretch
be
marks.
so many other
This
things
gonna be
come up
stretch marks,
too.
but yeah,
stretch
he's
marks.
shallow.
You gonna gain the
He's
weight.
shallow. He's
gonna
shallow.
have
He's very
different
shallow on
things.
that.
That's right. He's super shallow.
Yeah.
You need
But
to.
have you heard of a lot of men out there who do not like stretch marks on women? Have y'all in y'all men's circles, in y'all male
Yeah.
talk? Have you heard that?
Yeah, I've heard
They
that.
because and I think it's because of what society puts out. You see it on Instagram, these filters and these women that look not how they look in person,
Right.
and so they're presenting themselves, and you see us liking it and doing all that and drooling over it, and then you can go home and comparing your everyday woman to it, and because your Instagram model and YouTube girls are not like your everyday woman
Right.
because they're not real.
Right.
They doing everything to try to make sure that picture is perfect
Yeah.
to present to the world. So
Well, like you said, on reality
Yeah.
TV
Yep.
and stuff.
yeah,
you know,
reality TV
Yep.
too.
go check out those girls that get pregnant by these rappers or whatever, whoever they are and stuff. Look at them after they've had the baby. If they not spinning their arm and leg to get them removed, they got stretch marks just like everybody else.
And some women, and you cannot be fooled by Hollywood either, because a girlfriend of mine who worked for a plastic surgeon, I didn't know that women do this. When they go, they elect to have a cesarean section because right after the cesarean section, the plastic surgeon comes in and pulls all that skin down. That's why a lot of women in Hollywood look like they didn't got that snatch back real quick.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
because
No,
the
they
plastic
had surgery.
surgeon came
Yeah.
right in.
Yeah. He
After
looks-
they took the baby out,
Yeah, they're
and then they
already-
just
they're already
pulled
ready.
everything in,
They're
and they
already ready
removed
to
the
fix
stretch
it.
marks. So that's why they looking good, and that's why they got that snatch back.
Wow.
I did not know that because
That's
they
too
do it
much.
all the time.
That's a lot of pressure being a woman.
It is.
There's a lot of pressure. Dudes can just let it,
Don't
whenever
get
they
us
get a
wrong,
little
though.
beer
Us men,
belly,
we love
gain a
it.
little
We
weight.
love what y'all do,
You
though.
know,
Don't
I
get
mean,
it wrong.
sometimes
Right.
we let ourselves go just a little bit, but women stick around for that.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
I mean,
true.
more so than a guy. That's not right. That's not right. Be critical like that.
No, absolutely, Ben. And I think that's wrong because, we can't control if we get stretch marks. I know we'll try
It's
the
gonna
cocoa
happen.
butter because I tried the whole cocoa butter thing and, the top part was looking good. It had no idea. It had fire flames right underneath. And I didn't see them until after I delivered my daughter. I call them fire flames.
Because they go like that.
Right, I call them fire flames. They like fire flames going up your stomach. I had fire flames. Y'all call them stretch marks. I call them fire flames. All at the bottom that I did not see until after I delivered my daughter. So I thought I was doing really good, getting it all moist, but nope, the fire flames shot up right underneath my belly. So
I didn't really trip like that.
you did?
No, I didn't worry about my body like that. I had other stuff going on. I didn't worry about what my body was doing. I figured I never was like that either. I didn't grow up in a family where we harped on things like that. So it wasn't. I mean, especially with my issue of with the hair that grows on my face. I appreciate my mom and my grandmother and them because they never made it an issue. So which makes me confident now today because it was never an issue with my family.
Yeah.
So because my family was good, can't nobody else run up on me and say anything to me about what I look like.
Right.
So
That's good.
if when I look in the mirror, if I don't like what I see, and I can change it, that's me. But I don't allow anybody to have that rule over me to say, "Oh, why do you look like that?" Or "Why is your hair? Why do you wear the hair wrap all the time?" Because I like to. And I like the way I look. So I don't give anybody that
Power.
over
that's
me.
good.
You know what I'm saying?
the same.
To dictate how I should rock and roll because I know I'm classy and I do what I do.
And my son's mother, my first love, she was big and she had lost weight, and we got together in high school. And I never forget, people used to. This was my first thought of it when we went to the dance, and she had lost all this weight. Like she was like almost 250, like 5'5". She was about 5'7", and she lost weight. But some people's skin don't have elasticity, so her stretch marks was all down here, and she had a dress on. I'll never forget these girls being super mean,
ugly.
But they didn't say it to her. They said it as I was walking by,
Right, so
and they
you
called
hear
her something. And I don't even want to repeat it, but then I was always getting aggressive with people because of that. But I never even paid attention to it. I thought they was sexy and attractive, because they were so much lighter than her skin.
Right.
But and she was, because she had lost her weight, she was proud of it. You know what I'm saying? Proud of how she looked, and that was just a dynamic that was there, and she couldn't hide it.
Right.
So I definitely don't have a problem with it because that was my first love, and that was my first impression as far as like what beauty was to me.
Right.
So it wasn't like
that's good. Yeah.
And then we had a child, and then she got more, and it really didn't affect me because I
Right.
thought that was beautiful that you stretched your body out for our son, and it was.
Yeah.
I thought they was beautiful. I used to, I loved them, so. I think
good.
some men are just super shallow. I think that is the stretch marks. That's part of skin. And just, what if you get a scar or you cut
Right.
yourself? So now
Right.
you mad at her scar? Like,
Right.
I just don't
Yeah,
get
that's
it.
crazy.
I
That's
can't
it.
comprehend that.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Yep.
Right. Now, fellas, I do have a question for you guys. With the holidays coming up, you always have like families and extended families. And here's a question. Okay, so men, if you guys are watching, I want to hear from you as well. So it says, men, you have children with the woman from a previous relationship. She later had children by another man. Their father is in and out of their life. And you do not have a relationship with her younger children. So your children's mother had other children, but you don't have a relationship with her younger ones, with the new ones. And so now it's Christmas time, and you want to bring over gifts for your children. Do you only bring gifts for your children, or do you bring gifts for all the children? What do you do?
I would say you have to bring gifts for all. Well, I would bring gifts for all the children. Maybe not to the degree of my own, but a little something to let them know I'm thinking about them.
Yeah.
Because even though my kids, I may do a little something extra or do it, because I have something in mind for them because I know how they are. I have a relationship with them. But the other kids, I don't want them to feel left out. And so I may give them a little something. But I think that's right, especially if I'm able to do that. So I would do that.
Holidays are for everybody. If,
Okay.
if the kids are in the household, everybody is treated the same. They get disciplined the same. They get talked to the same. You have to have some kind of relationship with those children. I don't think that you should single out because, like I said, I call them my grandkids. They call me Papa Kenny.
But you don't know.
it's
But
not
you
by
don't know
my-
the
it's not
other
my
kids though. You don't know.
Okay, so you don't know
yeah,
the other
yeah,
kids
Yeah,
at
you
all.
don't know. So you have children by
socialize
this
with
woman.
Uh-huh.
But she got into another relationship. She had other kids, but you really don't know those kids.
I would still bring them. I would still bring them a gift because, like I said, my birthday's Christmas Day, so everybody celebrate my birthday.
Oh, your Christmas Day, baby. Oh, okay.
So
And
my
kids feel that.
So when you give
yeah.
a kid a gift and there's a kid over here not getting a gift,
Yeah, that
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Kids
I
feel
mean,
that.
I couldn't do that. I mean, our motorcycle club, we do it pretty much every year and stuff. We give out toys over there, CV Circle and stuff. And like I said, we try to make sure that every child that comes out there gets a toy, because like I said, that's something that's going to linger with them for their entire life and stuff or whatever. And that might be the windows that's open for you to have a relationship with
That's
them
it.
kids that you go, hey, come on over here. Come on, sit down and stuff. Merry Christmas. This is for you. The look on that kid's face is priceless.
Yeah.
It's
gonna go a long
priceless.
way.
You know what I'm saying? So it has a lot of ramification of what that prize or that gift or that gesture can do for that child.
Yep.
You know, for the rest of their life. So
Definitely.
yeah, I'd have to definitely give.
Derek?
I'm gonna get the kids some toys other than my kids, 'cause I don't want you breaking my real baby's toys. So because how some of them
Here we
kids
go.
can be vindictive. Like,
That's real talk,
your
though.
daddy bought you toys. I'm getting ready. And then next thing you know, they toy done broke up, and then my daddy broke my toy. Then I'm mad at the kids and I don't like them. So it's best if I just go ahead and buy
You know
everybody
what?
something.
You kill my nerves, but
Because
it's true.
I'm not dealing with that. So I will get you something, but it's not like these are my kids. Where's your daddy? I'm not going. I understand about
He's so
giving one,
silly.
feed one, but no, like these are my kids. I worked hard for. What if I can't afford all the toys for everybody? I worked hard to just get my 3, and then you got these other 3, and now you expecting it every year. And what if I don't want to do it? What if they're older than my 3 young ones, and they don't appreciate it? Like what? It could be a lot of stuff to it. That's a heavy-weighted question.
See, they have to appreciate whatever I give them because I ain't got to give them nothing.
What if they do this,
So-
but
so-
don't say, I don't want, you didn't give me no Xbox 360.
Well, see, they're out of line now. Now you out of line because you have no reason, no right to
do
dictate
that.
to me what
That's
kind of
right.
gift I'm gonna
What
give
gift.
you. We ain't got no relationship.
That's
So
right.
let's start here. Here's your sweater. Here's some drawers. Here's some pajamas. And be appreciative of that. Got a robe for you.
Right, that's a lie.
You
Let's-
just
let's start
named off
from
some
there.
good stuff, though.
Okay,
You
that's
just
what I'm
named
saying.
off
That's
some
a
pretty
lie.
good- Yeah.
That's a lie.
I need a robe right now.
I know when I was little and stuff. Like I said, you got the robe, you got the house
I need a
house
robe
slippers.
right now. While you
Yeah.
talking, I
And
need a robe.
Got you a scarf. Got you some gloves.
Man,
I
underwear.
need all that.
Yeah.
You should be saying nothing. That's love right there.
You was
And
excited.
you gonna want you an Xbox.
Yeah. You want an Xbox.
Yeah, Xbox, nothing.
iPhone.
Oh, y'all a mess.
Yeah, that might be the one that I'll be like, you might want to talk to your dad.
Yeah, you might want to talk.
Okay, good. Okay, fellas. Now the holidays are coming up. I may have asked y'all this question because I like to ask this question because I just like to always get opinions. Now, if you were out with your girl and her friends as well, and you're out with your girls and you are her man, do you cover all the tabs? Are there hidden rules that men must learn when they are becoming a man that you cover the tab for your girl and her girlfriends, or do you just pay for you and your girl? How does that work?
You hear that? They put on your manhood.
Okay, so
no.
answer
This question came from a
so,
man.
So my question
Oh,
is
it came
this:
from a man.
are you out with your girl and then her friends are there,
Mm-hmm.
or is her friends with they men there?
No, you are with your girl and her friends are there.
Just the girls.
First of all, that's a problem, right?
Okay, well that's a problem. Yeah. that's a problem right there. First of all,
I'm hanging out with y'all.
because I'm not hanging out with y'all.
Right. That's what.
I'm not hanging out with y'all. and stuff. That right there is stuff.
Why am I with all these women?
That's a violation 101 and stuff. Because this is what's gonna happen. They gonna be at the table. I'm gonna find the closest TV, and I'm gonna go sit at the bar, and I'm gonna have me a nice meal. I'm gonna do what I do, and when they finish doing their lady
Cackling.
thing,
They lady
oh honey,
thing.
you ready to go? How much is your tab? And
Yes.
No.
Oh, you won't be covering all the
I'm
girls?
not that's an invisible rule. I don't know who
Sure.
made that rule up, but they can give it back to Casper.
Sure.
But okay,
Man.
okay.
not happening.
But you do have some women that require their men to
Oh,
cover
yeah.
the entire bill. Or they say that he's not a man, or that's what you should do. If my girls are out with me, you should.
You have one woman, right?
It's
Church
expected.
You have one woman, right?
It's expected. I
have
do
one
not,
woman.
but there are people, and I've
Right,
heard
but-
men complain about that.
Right.
I'm
I've
like
heard
this.
men complain.
I'm looking at a group of women sitting at a table,
Mm-hmm.
and only one belongs to me. That's the one I'm responsible for.
Not right now.
I'm not going to be responsible. My thing is this: I'm not going to do something that's going to make the woman look good to her friends, and they can go talk about it at their little wine sipping paint party, all that. That means absolutely nothing to me. I'm sorry, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm not trying to. I'm not going to pretend that I'm this big baller just to impress them. The only person I need to impress is the woman that I'm with, because that's who's going home with me. Those other women and stuff, because see, now when you start doing kind of things like that, what's going to happen? Here's a question I'd love to hear answer on. What happens when you're out and you run into one of them friends that
She
was at
gonna
the
holler.
table?
What you
She gonna try
talking
to talk
about?
to
She
you
gonna
and
holler.
holler. Now you are opening up Pandora's box.
And you did it to yourself.
And I'm glad you
Yes.
hit a point, because some women do feel that it's making their men look like they're balling. And I remember a gentleman came to me with this particular topic because he was put in that situation. And he said he didn't have enough money to cover her and her girls.
Right.
But she wanted to be made to feel good to make it seem like her man had money. And he told me, he said, I couldn't afford her and all her girls. I can afford her, but not everybody else. He said I was on a limited income. He was in between jobs.
Right. You don't
And
know
we're-
his situation.
Right, and working
So
part-time.
what time was dinner? It was at 7:30, right?
All I know is that
No,
I had
this
this.
is
I
my
had.
question, though.
Oh,
This is
go
what I'm
ahead.
saying.
What time is dinner?
Dinner was at 7:30.
I don't know.
At 7:31, I broke up with her.
I'm dying.
Because
no,
you're not going to
no,
embarrass
'cause-
me and put me into a situation because one, my finances are my finances. Now, when they become our finances, either I done put a ring on that finger or we are living together, we engaged, we have one bank account. So that means you know how much money is in the bank account and I know.
Right.
So we're not going
I
to
bet you that'll stop,
consider that foolishness.
It wouldn't even be foolishness because she know at that point.
Exactly. Because I'm like this, because you're about to embarrass yourself. Because I'm going to look at you and be like, hey.
You got that?
Hold on. You got that? Because how our bank account is set up, it don't include your five friends.
No,
That
you
part.
got them?
Yeah.
No,
Because
for
I
real.
got you.
'Cause I got
So
you.
Yeah.
So
See,
you
must
got
have
me.
another
As a
account.
woman, I wouldn't even
Wow.
I wouldn't even want my man to do that. Like I'm not trying to press y'all. I hope y'all came with some money because I'm not charity. Now if I was at home cooking, then everybody come eat. But
Right.
we're out.
Or this
There you
thing.
go.
If I'm at the bar, your friends are there and everything else, and I say, would you guys like a drink?
That's different.
That's
different.
That's
Right.
way
Let
different.
me be
Right.
let me be the man and
Yeah.
let me control
But
the
because
situation.
I'm trying to impress my girlfriends and I
Yeah,
want them
nah.
to think my man is just all this, that's not fair to him.
Right.
Oh no.
You know,
so
to these women who might behind my back holler at you and I ain't around.
Hey,
How about that?
if you're a good looking brother, trust and believe.
They gonna holler.
Everybody's not your friend.
That's why I don't keep a whole bunch of them.
They smiling in your face.
Y'all better listen to them old songs. They didn't make them back in the day
For nothing. That's real talk.
They
Backstab.
didn't make them for a
That's it.
reason.
That's right.
And then he moaned.
Shut up, Greg.
He moaned about it. He was like, it's bad. Low down, dirty. He had to go-
Dirty, right?
You know how you be at church?
It got real. It got real.
Oh, yeah.
He thought about it. It got real. He was like,
Say
ooh,
that.
I don't even got no lyrics right here. I'm just
Yeah.
going to moan this
Yeah,
out.
you moan. 'cause
Moan
you
it
don't-
out.
you ain't got
Well,
nothing
y'all
to
give
say.
us a call, 916-226-9226. Should a man have to cover the whole bill for his girl and her friends if they're all out? Is it an unspoken rule? Brothers, is that something that you do? Are you the type of brother, I got it. If my girl is there, I got everybody.
Well, I'm about to put somebody on blast, and I'm sorry, y'all, but that's what that's what it is. But you know, I'm about to put 4 of them on blast:
Oh, 4.
Tavia, Jennifer, Tressler,
Ooh,
and Tasha.
name them,
Because
Jesus.
you know those are for the best friends only crew. But I'm not saying it now because you guys are settled and you're doing your thing. But at the end of the day, you got to know these are like my sisters. I've known them forever.
Yeah, they are.
So at the end of the day, we had this conversation years ago, and it was a heated conversation. And I didn't like the fact that one of them, I'm not gonna say names. If you want to call in and say your name, that's fine. But one of them had that what lady's saying, like, no, they're gonna pay. If my dude is sitting up at the
Can I
table
guess?
with my girls, then no, you pick up the bill. As a man, you pick up the bill. I said that's not right. First of all, you're incorporating your girls without even asking him. They just 9 times out of 10 pop up, and you're telling him
That
maybe
part.
10 minutes before.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and
And
yes,
you're
yes, and they
disrespecting
might
them.
have a lot of money. They can do it, but at the end of the day, for you to always assume that and you know, I know you love your girls and everything, but they don't need to be always included in that intimate moment at times. And I know that subliminally you might want to show them, look what, you know, not look what I got, but look what we got, you know, because we can all benefit from him not using him, but just with what is that word? With networking and resources and stuff. Like it's just like a rap session. But at the end of the day, who's picking up the bill?
Right.
You know, it's gonna be him always. And I just don't think that was fair. And so we agreed to disagree on that because it's not fair. Just because you a man don't mean that you have to pick up the bill, right?
What Tyler Perry movie was that where Taraji P, they were out to dinner and she was out with her boss and them, and she told them
He was a chef?
We'll pick it up. We'll pick up the bill. I can't think of the movie and stuff, but
Oh, you talking about Not Easily Broken when they got in that car accident,
Right.
With Morris Chestnut. That was a
Right.
good movie, yeah.
Right.
And then no money was up in there because he had spent the money,
Yeah.
and she gonna speak before
yeah.
and
not even talk to him.
didn't even
because
communicate
she
with her
was trying
husband
to impress her
because
coworker.
he had just spent the money
Right.
earlier that day. So that's what she
Right.
get.
Right.
And that is kind of similar to, we have a call. Hi, you're live with Hot Topics with Lady Charmaine. What's your name and where you calling from?
Janae. I'm calling from Sacramento. How you guys doing this
Good. How are
evening?
you? How are
Good,
you?
good,
Hey.
good, good.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I just chimed in and saw the topic and just kind of wanted to just lightweight comment on it. Um, from my experience now, guys that I've dated,
Hmm.
I have not yet seen them flip the full bill for me and my girls, which is some disappointing to me
Mm.
because when I go out with my friends and their husbands or they boyfriends,
Hmm.
they always pay for me. I
Mm.
mean, I go for my wallet, but they always say I got it, and I just think that's just the gentleman thing to do.
That's one
Now, if it's
person.
6 and 7 of us,
Right.
no, I don't expect,
Hmm.
but for him to flip the full bill. But 9 times out of 10, how my girlfriends roll and their husbands and significant others, they do take care of that bill. So now I don't even want to date because I don't even take nobody I don't know what it is. I don't know. And I've dated guys who have it. They just cheap. And I'm looking like, okay, I wonder if he goes like pay for the date. Like, if you go on a double date,
Hmm.
sometimes the dude might say, okay, I got this blood. I just never was able to come up with a guy like that. So I'm just like chilling on a dating tip.
Right, but you
But
know what though? But I like
it
what you
just
said though. I like what you said though, because you sat there and said that you reached for your wallet and you gave the man
That's
an
different.
yeah,
opportunity
That's
to
still
make the
different.
decision.
Hmm.
Now I'm gonna tell
yeah,
you, I'm
absolutely.
gonna tell you, I've done that where I've been out and it's like 3 or 4 people, and somebody goes to reach for their wallet, and I'm like, you know what, I got it. But that was me
Hmm.
making the decision. What we're talking about is when
Right.
the girl just says, "You got it,
Yeah,
pay
with the
for it," with the
expectation.
Right.
expectations, but you haven't said nothing to me. Because, like you said, some cats carry cash and have a card. Some do both, whatever. But if we know that's the expectations that you're looking for as our girl or our wife or whatever and stuff, we can be prepared. Don't put us on the spot. That's
Right.
the
That's
thing.
the thing.
That's really
Right,
where the
because you don't
whole
know what my
situation, because you
pocket.
don't know what's
Right,
going on in my pocket. That's just like
what
if
my pocket's
that's
looking
just like
like.
if
That's
we go
right.
out to dinner and stuff and everything else, and you thinking I'm gonna pay, and I go, oh, you know what? I don't get paid till next Friday. You got this? Now I don't put you on the spot.
Right.
I should have said something to you like, hey baby, you
Right.
know what? I know you want to go out to dinner and everything else, but right now I got this, this, and this on the table or plate or I'm doing, and I get it next time. But that also depends on where you're at in your relationship though.
Yeah, very
Because
much.
like I said,
Yeah,
I've been
that's
in
the thing.
relationships where, like I said, it shocked the hell out of me where, like I said, I'm used to paying as a man, that's what you're supposed to do. But she asked me out on a date and she paid for dinner, and I was like, oh, but I was like, hold up, wait a minute. I said, in fact, we had a conversation about it at the table because I was like, this is weird.
Part of my game.
I was like, it was weird, But like you said, don't put the man
Take
into
you out.
into a position to make him look less than a man. That's really what the outcome of
Right,
what we're
right.
saying right now. I mean, I feel you, like you said, you looking and you've been out on dates and like I said, but there's some men that that boosts their ego that they can just say,
And
I
Shanae,
got
if it's one person, definitely they gonna pay for you. But if, like you said, if you bring in 2 or more, that's a little bit over expect. You're
your
expecting a
expectations
little too much.
is way
That's
too
But
high.
definitely, if he whack if he not paying for you and your
let's say they're
homegirl.
true for show baller. Now, if they're
Right.
true for show baller, like we know they got it.
Yeah.
No, I'm still gonna reach for my wallet, but I'm like, I know this fool is gonna take care of this cat. I just know he's gonna take care of this.
Right.
You
Well,
reaching
but-
for it, but you
But
understand.
that's what he's throwing out there, to you. But like you said, there's a lot of cats out there that are balling on a budget, and they want to perpetrate a fraud that they got it this certain way and stuff. But then when it really comes down to it, they don't. And it's like, why not just be yourself?
I know they don't. They balling on the
Well,
budget. They're
caller.
not balling at all. I got a friend.
Well, we
I
want
don't want
to
to take up all your time.
Yeah,
but
we have
real
another
quick,
call
I got a
coming
friend,
in.
He dressed so. Okay, hon.
Thank
All
you
right,
for
have a
calling
good one.
in.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Well, thank you, caller. So we have another caller that was calling in. Give us a call right back, 916-226-9226. But she made a lot of sense, with what she was saying. Now, if it's one person,
Yeah.
but you and 4, 5, or 6 of your friends.
But like you said, at
But
the
see,
end of
I
the time,
never-
don't do anything that's going to embarrass the man. That's the key right there and stuff, is that you're not doing something that's going to embarrass the man. Like I said, if I know we're going out and it's going to be me, my girl, and somebody else, okay, give me a
Right.
heads up. But don't sit there and we sit at a table and there's 5 of us and you expect me to foot a $500-$600 bill.
Right. Hi, you're live with Hot Topics with Lady Charmaine. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Charmaine, this is Joe McCoy from Rich. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I am blessed.
Amen. Well, what's your comment?
So, now I listened to the sister that came on before me,
Mm-hmm.
and it was interesting how she put it. I understand going out on a double date, and I pick up some, dude may pick up some, but it's different when you just expect your man to pay for 4 or 5 women. I have no problem paying for one sister and 2 or 3 of her friends. Because I was put in a position once, Charmaine, when my ex was at a restaurant. I walked in with a current, and she sent me the bill with her and 2 of her friends.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Whoa.
oh no.
If I was your sister,
would've
I'd have
sent
jumped
you
on her.
right back.
If I was your sister, I'd walk over there and punched her in
I
her
was about to say,
face.
sit that right on back to the table.
Okay,
I would
for
send
real.
that one
I'm
right
glad I
what
wasn't
did-
your
That was
sister at
dirty.
that
The
time.
question
bruh.
is, what did you do?
Oh, I paid it. It wasn't nothing. I paid it.
You paid it?
But I did it because.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing.
Yeah,
But
you
the thing
you
is,
proved the point there, man. That
I don't
I feel
think
you.
someone should put it up. See, I had it, but some don't. And when you say balling on a budget, it doesn't mean that he's cheap.
Right.
He may be just financially responsible.
love
That's
You know,
fine.
everybody's
It's
not
financial.
financially
Exactly.
responsible.
That's good.
Because I tell you, a bad
Absolutely.
word, man, is when people hear frugal.
Right.
That is not a bad
And
word.
see, that's the word I wanted to use because, see, my husband is very frugal. But I thank God for that because
He's smart with his money.
you know,
Gotta
like
do-
my mom used to say, because I have you in the boat house.
Right.
My wife spent money like you got an
Hey,
expiration
Like
date.
it's water, okay? For real.
This dollar gonna be old tomorrow. I gotta spend it.
In every relationship, from my understanding, there's a person that's a spender and there's a person
Always.
that's a
Always.
As they
That's
say,
right.
opposites
Gotta
attract.
be.
Absolutely.
Hey, why she doing this? I'm grabbing.
Okay, while
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
playing.
That's the way it's done.
Get that money back.
I'm making it rain in all the stores.
Trying to get it all
Well, thank
back.
you so much for calling in. I appreciate it.
Life will make you be
Not a
frugal.
problem, Charmaine.
Have a good one. Bye bye.
Life will make you. But I mean, I'm always like if I go on a date and I know the person has that money, I'm still stacked in my wallet myself. I don't go with the expectation of that person doing that for me. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not hands down. I'm not gonna expect my man to pay for any of my girlfriends because me and my girlfriend
Right.
don't roll like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that whole behavior. But if I'm going out, even if I'm going out with someone, I still don't have the expectation, although I know he will. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
One time I went out on a date and he paid for the date, but I wanted some extra and I paid for it and he got offended. Does that sound weird? Like,
Really?
yeah, I wanted an extra something and I didn't want to assume
Yeah.
that he would
Or
pay
take
for
advantage
that.
of.
Yeah.
So I
mean, it would have been awkward.
I was like, I want this, then you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, but I would have probably said
But how
go
I-
ahead and get that. But
Yeah.
that would have been awkward.
Now, have you ever been in a situation to where your girlfriends are there and your man is there and your girlfriends expect your man to pay for their things or for their drinks or for their
She
meal?
better be
They're
checking
out
her
of pocket
pockets.
to come
'Cause
in
they're
Need
out
some
of
new
pocket.
friends.
like that.
Yeah,
He said,
real.
get you some new friends.
Those
seriously.
are not her friends then.
Right.
Period.
But there's people that are like that they'll see, I know her dude got it because they all in the business, and they'll come and they will hang out because they know that they're gonna get the benefits
That's
of hanging out.
cold-blooded.
Right.
And that's cold blooded. That woman should be like, check this out. That's my
Real
man.
hard, yep.
You should have your own money.
Right.
You should come with your own money.
Correct.
Because like you said, you know what assume means.
I'm still stuck with Barbara on the phone. Like, wait a minute. You went and you said
No,
you was
right.
with your current, but then you paid.
Go
for
get
the
it, Derek.
thing.
Go get it.
I said, wait a minute now. Now I understand you want to pop your collar. Wait a minute. Let me finish. I know you want to pop your collar and everything, but at the end of the day, aren't you trying to teach her a point? Like how Brother Joe was saying, no, I don't want to have the baby mama do that because I don't want her to keep thinking she could do that. So if they pop up all the time and she just sends you the bill and casually walks out and you pay for it, like he said it so casually, like, yeah, I paid for
Yeah,
it.
I
It's the
paid for it.
principle of the thing. You may have it, but you're not gonna keep coming with my
That's
current
it.
because your
That's
current
it.
is gonna be in her feelings if that's your potential.
She ain't gonna
and
be
she's
your
not gonna
current
like
no
that.
more.
It
And like,
changed that
that's
whole
your
night.
ex.
It changed that whole night.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
get
I don't
you,
get
man.
it.
I get you.
if it happened, if it
I
happened
would've
in
said that
Richmond and
right-
stuff, I'm
right
surprised
Right back.
that
Right back.
plates
Right
wasn't
back.
flying
No,
and
exactly.
cable wasn't flying. If it happened in the Bay Area,
That's why
'cause
you know
I
I'm
don't know
Richmond.
too many. I don't know
That
too
was
many
a homie.
calm females are gonna sit there and be like,
Nah.
especially if she knew. So maybe the woman that he was with, the current,
She
must
wasn't
not
from
have known
Richmond.
that was no. She
She
must
wasn't
not
from
know that was
Richmond.
the ex.
She was
She may not have
was
known
in
that was the ex.
in the dark, huh? She was in the dark a little
She
bit.
was in the
Yeah,
dark.
yeah.
Yeah, she had to be because I
You
see.
must have
I
paid
see-
that bill on
I
the
see
slide.
somebody
On the under,
coming
yeah.
over the top of the
Yeah.
table
Yes.
and the waiter getting knocked down and
All that.
and weaves getting snatched.
Everybody's
Be a
weed.
problem.
That's what I
Don't be
see.
too close to the situation because you're gonna get something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
The
Okay.
smoke.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Love and Hip Hop Richmond coming 2019.
No, for real. I'd have been like, whose bill is that? Oh, my ex is up here. You're excuse me?
Yeah. Nah.
I'm paying my ex's bill real quick. Don't trip.
Nah,
Don't
that's
trip.
crazy. Now, I know you guys, we have a
I
couple
call
of
it
single
Uber
people in the
somewhere.
building, and this was sent to me, and I thought this was interesting. And y'all let me know. What is some of your biggest dating struggles today?
Can we sum it up in one word?
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh, okay.
Everything.
What he said.
so
Because
well,
there's problems being single, there's problems being married, there's problems being dating. Society now does not understand the concept of what that actually means. See, before back in the day, like Joe can tell you, when we saw a young lady and stuff, we went over there. We actually said some words. We had a
Some words.
Miss
conversation.
those days, boy.
You asked them questions. You
Some
actually
words.
got answers back, and I got to know you.
Yes.
Now,
Thank you.
this is
Texting.
all I got to do. Boop, 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 boop. Put your name in,
She pretty.
and I get. Oh, she pretty. Scroll, scroll. Okay, we got mutual friends.
Right,
Scroll,
right.
Scroll. Oh, she's educated. Scroll, scroll. She works where? She got how many kids? She's
Like
been
it's all
married
right
before.
there.
I don't have
All
to.
right
I don't
there.
have
Ask
to
you
look
nothing.
you up or ask you any kind of questions. So the art of communicating has gone. So nobody comprehends anything. When you have a conversation with them, they look at you like, "Why are you talking to me?"
Right.
But if I sent you a text, I'm
You
gonna get a meme.
own it. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a meme back. I'm gonna get a response back, emoji. I mean,
That's
you gonna
true.
get something back. That art of talking is foreign. That's why, like I tell people all the time, I said I don't understand why they call these cell phones because they're not phones. They are mini
Everything
computers.
but phone.
They're everything but a phone because most people don't talk because you can call somebody, they won't answer the phone, but they'll text you back, "Hey, what you doing? Oh, I'm in a meeting." And then next thing
And
you
I
know,
know
they
your
done sent
phone in
you
your hand.
They done sent you a life paragraph, and
that's-
you're like, "Why?" Because that's the response that you're gonna get. Why? Pick up the phone, call me. I mean, and
I
it's-
like
and it's
talking
bad.
on the phone
Me
to
too.
say what I
Our
need to
children
say.
are the
Get
same
it.
way. Our
Yes.
children the same way. I
Yes.
had to, like I said, I had to threaten one of my kids one time because I called them. They didn't answer the phone.
Do it
He
again.
texts me back. Hey, Dad. I said, you got 5 seconds to call me back.
Your life is in danger.
Or you're gonna have a serious problem when you see your dad. I mean, it's they've made it so easy that you don't have to communicate, that you don't have to find out. Because, like I said, you may
That's a
not
good
like
point.
what you see, and a lot of times the stuff that's on these profiles,
And
they
the
don't look like they
filters.
profiles either. And these
And the
damn
filters.
filters. Okay, these filters.
Okay, let me tell you something. One of my daughters, they used to always show me a picture of one of their friends from middle school. And they was, "Oh, Mom, she's so pretty. She glowed up. She glowed up. She looks so pretty. I mean, just beautiful girl, skin popping." I saw the young lady recently.
Nobody's popping.
I didn't know it was filters.
Oh.
Acne everywhere.
Oh yeah.
But
You
you
have to
didn't
look
see
at
that
it.
in the pictures because
No.
she would remove them with the filters.
Oh, they got to do that.
And when you
now.
doing that,
Oh, yeah.
and when you doing that, you
Even-
can't
even-
meet
even
nobody.
Even when you take a picture,
real,
it
real.
gives you options of what kind of setting, the skin tone,
All
everything
that.
else. I mean, think about it. On the news right now, the young lady that
Yeah, I
they
ain't
said
seen
is
that.
pretending to be black, getting jobs, and you look at her,
Yeah.
she looks black on.
She
on-
look
on
better
the filter.
black.
She look better black. And she's getting I mean, she has the shape, she has the lips, the hair, and she does makeup. And she does the makeup, and she looks black when she does the makeup and makes her skin dark. And it's crazy. But like you said, everything that's on these Facebook pages, like I said, I've met people that I'm like, they come up and they're like, "Hey, we're Facebook friends," and I'm like, "Are we?"
You are not that
No, I just
picture
said, I'm
in
like,
the
"Are we?"
profile.
And they'll tell me their name, and I'll be like, "Oh,
Oh,
hi, how you
okay,
doing?
hey.
Whatever, whatever."
Yeah.
And then I have to do this.
Let me check out and see. What,
That was
hold on.
not them. There's no way.
That's real spill.
There's no way.
It's like, what?
Right.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, the art of talking and stuff is gone. You know, like I said, even like I said, even when a man wants to ask a woman to dance, we used to walk over. Would you like to dance? Put their hand out and everything else. Now it's
They dance on anybody and
you grab them
everybody.
and you
Yeah,
walk into the
right.
floor, or they're already dancing, and you just walk up behind them and start dancing, and They
Oh,
dance.
you see that? I don't even see that happening.
So Marie, what's one of your struggles?
Pretty much everything he said, because I'm
Communication?
kind of old school like that too. I want to get to know you, like talk to me. Current situation. Had a person hit me in my DMs. Talking to me, hello beautiful, hello gorgeous, blah 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 blah. And I know my pictures, like I'm me in my pictures. I'm me. I don't filter my stuff. I ain't got no time for that. So he's like, talking to me or whatever, and he's trying to get to know me and talking to me. But I didn't give him my phone number or anything like that. But he never opted to like verbally talk to me, like call me through the app or whatever, right? So I'm paying attention to that. And he's talking, and he's like, yeah, and I like talking to you. And I'm like, you don't even know me. Oh well, I talked to you the other day, and I miss talking to you. How are you missing me? Well, you don't even know me. You haven't even met me. You don't even know what I sound like. And I don't like that aspect of what you're saying. I don't like that missing. I want to get to know you. Like, ask me some meaty questions. You know what I'm saying? Quit trying to see what's under my clothes first, or quit trying to come for me like that. You might want to get to know me. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Add this one to it, because she shared something with me, and the person asked her, and she showed me, can they come over and lay on her?
What?
Hold on. Let me get my phone out.
My
It's on your
DMs
page.
Was that
You look resting.
Listen,
To
my
you.
my
What's
DMs
that?
be smacked. Y'all, I would
Believe
show
it when I
y'all.
read that
Just
one.
lay
I
on.
I get love songs.
Believe it.
I get pictures. I get. Oh my God! I get all this crazy stuff. And he said to me, "Can I come lay on your lap?" I said, "I prefer you don't." No, what you want to come lay on me for?
Girl,
know
you
what
look
I'm saying? Like,
layable.
Oh, that's interesting stuff.
You
to
just
come
look
through.
soft. I just
Yeah,
want to
just
lay
soft.
on.
This
That's
is
the
Yeah.
interesting stuff that comes through on the DM.
I just want to lay up.
That would change the concept of the show.
And
You
I'm
just
just-
look warm and soft. Right?
know,
Wintertime.
But my thing, right? So and tax season come, but but like he said, that communication factor is gone, and no. I'm cuddly. I'm cuddly. Look, I feel like Charmin. I feel like Charmin. I feel like Charmin. But he did. He asked if he can come lay on me, and it's like that's
couldn't
what.
believe it.
And so that's where people are at now. Nobody's getting to know each other. They think that the foundation of what you need to know is how good you can give it to me, how long you can give it to me, and then I'll get to know you.
Yeah.
But you see, people have a boldness on this phone,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Right.
See, so they'll text you something they wouldn't say to you in public,
No.
or
Right.
wouldn't say to you in your face.
Right.
So
Right.
you getting all this boldness right there, seeing
Yeah.
how you gonna respond, because that's just you're not really there. You just kind of throwing stuff out there.
Right. Well,
I'm sure that wasn't the first
we're
time.
talking about-
I'm sure
I
that wasn't
fall
the
off-
first time he
So true.
said something like that.
Right, and
bold to
I
somebody.
fall off because I start asking serious questions like, so, who's your parents?
Right.
Then all of a sudden
your
I'm
mama?
not talking to nobody no more, but I want to know: are your
Right.
parents not locked up?
Right,
Are anybody
right.
on drugs? I'm asking questions. How many kids you got?
Well, the other thing
What
that's
do
on
you
there
know?
too, though, that cracks me up and stuff is angles.
Know your angles?
Yeah.
I don't know my angles.
I mean, I've learned this stuff. I think I've become a pretty good photographer and stuff. Being at the club and stuff and everything. Because I know to take it from.
no,
the
yeah,
top,
yeah. Oh,
this-
yeah. Now
this-
you do
this
got to lift
angle.
that
I gotta-
camera.
I gotta lift the
and
camera
you-
up and stuff and everything
You
else.
learn
Don't take a
that one,
picture of me
And
like this.
and like
Ever.
I said,
Look at that
and,
thing.
Ever.
and but the thing is this: taking it from them angles and stuff, man. Like you said, when you run into somebody and it's like, no, you're not that person.
But wait a minute.
You can't be
But
that
you have
person.
some
It's
people,
just
they do their angles way
no.
up here
Yes.
so they can look slimmer.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
Now I don't do way. Now, can y'all see me way up here? Now I'll do up here, this way, but because I know ladies that are, a little fuller in stature.
Yes.
But I guess that gives the appearance. Mine, I do it because I got that little chicken chin. So, so everyone was my little chicken chin, But that's the only reason why I do it, and
Wow.
yeah.
And it is
there's
about
a reason
angles. I
why.
knew a girl who took hers upside down all the time. She took hers just like this. She would never take them. She always took them where you looking down at her like that.
But
But
some
one day
people-
she took a front one. I said,
Yeah.
I understand.
No, I'm just saying. I
Did
mean,
you
my
just
thing
say
is this
that?
and stuff.
I
don't-
get it
I mean, personally, they should. If you're gonna take it at angles and stuff, man, they should just sell a phone and come with a selfie stick.
That's smart.
Oh yeah, because I keep mine.
Yeah.
I can.
Lady don't play about
It's
herself.
funny though. But I mean, like I said,
I keep
I've
mine.
seen where they've taken the pictures and they
What
do
I
the
don't
angles and
like
stuff.
is the
Selfie stick.
extreme filters they do with make their eyes bigger and they slim the face and just
Yeah,
Put
distort
too
the
much.
whole
mouse nose with the
face.
ears.
You're not even that person.
I mean, I mean, I just don't like the extreme filters people
avatar.
put on. Yeah, those avatars.
Yeah,
different
now
stuff.
that
It's
one
just
when
like,
it
look
changes your eyes,
crazy.
where it changes your actual facial
Face and
features,
eyes,
because
right.
when they
Eyes,
meet
it's like-
you, you're not gonna
Not the
look
same.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put a little doll.
At
I guess the thing is now with a doll face and trying to do all this
And-
stuff
and
with
the
the
little doughy
big eye,
eyes.
doughy
Mhm,
eyes.
Or you could
That's
do
so
like,
much.
or you could do like Tiny and just change the color of your eyes. But that's another story too.
Well, you see her
Yeah.
daughter,
She'll
she
be
got
blind
an
the next couple
infection.
years. She
Yeah,
gotta
Yeah,
go
so
back.
she
Yeah.
had to go back. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is so
Yeah.
true. That is so true.
God gave you the color eyes that you have and stuff. Leave them alone. They may contact you. Take them in, put them in, take them out, leave it alone.
That's it.
You know, just like cosmetic surgery falls and tattoos get faded, I hope they can see in the next 10 years.
Absolutely. Well, I want to thank y'all so much for coming on the show, and thank you guys for calling in. Yes, the show is over. Thank you guys for all the
way
comments
too
that were
quick.
coming in. We appreciate y'all. Don't forget, we're here every Thursday night at 7 p.m. If you have a hot topic, this is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to drop your hot topic right here. Just go to Hot Topics Real Talk No Chaser. You can put your hot topic in there, and don't forget, you can also follow me on social media at Instagram at I am Lady Charmaine, YouTube Lady Charmaine TV, and also on Facebook at Lady Charmaine Live. And all right, peoples, where can they find you? Joe,
I'll be here next Thursday.
Right there.
All right, here.
Marie,
Clap It Up Movement on Facebook. Riri Loves You on Instagram.
Nice, nice.
Mr. Kenny.
Rockhouse Entertainment. New Year's big party. Josh, Old School Entertainment out there at McCullen. So if you looking to do something for New Year's, hit me up. Got tickets for that.
All right, the hair hustler.
You can find me here every Thursday. Unless Lady Charmaine, do something else.
Right, right. No, for real. That's real talk. Yep.
Well, you know you're here.
Right, exactly. That's it. And
She might
this
flip it up.
Instagram and Facebook under Derek Dennis. That's it. That's it.
Derek be singing. Go check out his song.
That's
See, there
all.
you go.
Yeah.
Derek, you want to sing us out?
No,
Derek?
I don't want to do that. No. Don't put me on the spot. No.
Come on, sing us out tonight. Sing us out tonight.
Yeah, wait a minute. Where Derek has been all up on singing songs.
I know I got the nerve to sing.
I didn't mean to lie to you, girl.
We all got to do a duet then. If I got to do it, all y'all doing it.
I just want to say to you.
Yeah.
little
Well, again, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Hot Topics with Lady Charmaine, and we look forward to seeing you guys. And do not forget to go to my Lady Charmaine Live page, and do not forget to like the Lady Charmaine Live page. And also, you can follow me right here on the Charmaine Bassett page. If you would like to get alerts, make sure you just press it so you can get alerts every time the Lady Charmaine Live show is live, so you can see all of my celebrity interviews and also hot topics as well. And don't forget to go to Instagram if you want to see any clips, and also for any past shows or even interviews, all you have to do is go to LadyCharmaineLive.com and catch up on all the shows and interviews. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.